But on that, in terms of, you said you started with someone and then you've kind of, you found someone who you really want to have that with because they're kind of already established. So you're no stranger to getting commitment from men, which is something that a lot of women struggle with, I think, nowadays. So if there was a girl, let's say she's 27, she's starting to think about choosing the guy she wants to spend her rest of her life with, and she kind of wants to start making those steps. If you were going to give her maybe 3 tips onto how to date to find a guy that you can actually have that with to get that commitment, what would you say to that?
The first thing I'm going to say is to be an asset in a man's life. Women are concerned about putting in the effort to be feminine, which, again, that needs its own breakdown because they're getting it wrong. They get worried that if they do that they're not going to get a return on investment from a man, which would be commitment. But honestly, I don't see sincere femininity fail often. I do see fake femininity fail often because the guy finally gets into an argument and he found out who you really were. And then he thought, well, this is probably not who I would like to reproduce with. So be an asset to a man's life. Don't feel so... Because your girlfriends are going to lie to you. Your girlfriends are going to lie to you when you tell them that you do things for your man. They're going to think, well, why can't he make his own meal?
Yeah.
Well, why do you need to be there for him? Why can't you come out tonight on girls' night? Why do you need to be home and watching Netflix? Are you being controlled? Are you being oppressed? It doesn't matter because they don't have a man and you do.
Yeah.
And your relationship is just going to have to be very much safeguarded. That's the other thing that I would say for women as well, is to safeguard your relationship. That's so number 2, safeguard.
Yes.
There's people that you can allow into your relationship and people that you need to keep on the outside because they're going to try to infiltrate. They're going to see a crack in the armor and insert themselves, these miserable women, to try to keep you around because they're lonely and they want to have other girlfriends around them to spend time with. But you should be very concerned when you're seeing women in their late 30s just getting drunk every day of the week. Because if a man were to do it, that would be weird, right? We would call him an alcoholic. It is the same thing if a woman is doing it. Be an asset, safeguard, and be the best version of yourself would be the last thing right there. And that can be things like fitness, nutrition, intellect, but becoming a more well-rounded woman every day. And all you need to do in order to accomplish that is do something 1% better than you did the day before. Women oftentimes will see that they have to be this overly successful woman, when in reality, the statistics don't support that. I know how your girlfriends look on Instagram, but really, they are not out here getting that bag. It's all a facade. So when you're doing something 1% better every day, let's say you want to go on an entrepreneurship journey. So you just make your product 1% better every day. Eventually, you get to 100 days go by, you're 100% better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So to just do that in different areas of your life, it could be femininity, it could be so many things. As long as it ends up falling under the umbrella of being an asset to your man, it should be fine.
Yeah, yeah. So much value in that. Ali, you're awesome, man. That awesome. We could honestly be chatting all the time. I think you've got such great wisdom and experience that you're sharing with the world. Where can we find you? Where can we find you?
So you can find me on YouTube at RealFemSapien. You can find me on Instagram at RealFemSapien. I have a blog at RealFemSapien.com.
Awesome.
And understand that when I do videos, when I have these conversations, I cannot iron out every single detail for every nuanced part of a relationship. I can speak in generalities, but if you need more of a one-on-one mentorship style, I do one-on-ones.
Right.
If that's something that you're interested in as a woman, because that's the only way that I can get in touch with your actual situation, the pros and the cons of your personality type and your desires, and give you more individualized advice.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ali. It has been a pleasure getting you on. Nice and swift, such succinct information. And yeah, I even learned a couple of new things from you. I'm sure a lot of audiences are going to love you. So thank you for coming on. And guys, thanks for tuning in. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.
Pow.